Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry it's been a while. It's been over a week. We went on vacation, so I didn't do a video. But that's okay, because now we're doing one, and we got some stuff to show you. So stay tuned and watch. Okay, well, we're back to sanding again. So basically what we're doing is we're trying to do the gaps. So we put on a bunch of filler and then we take almost all of it off. All you body guys out there will know exactly what I'm talking about. So we're trying to get really razor sharp joints here. We will be sanding them back, so they're going to be a little bigger. So I don't think we're going to get gaps that are that narrow. Nor do you want, because when the car, kind of shakes and shimmies when it's going down the road, you don't want it chipping the paint in those gaps. So you do want a certain amount of gapping on there. This car, however, is pretty sturdy because of the carbon fiber. It doesn't flex much, so we can probably get away with some tighter gaps than normal. We still have to do these ones here. We did the gross gapping a while back, as you saw. And now we're doing the fender to fascia gapping. And what I do is basically I fill it in like this. I come back with a body saw and then I cut it. So one of the other things we've done, and I'll show you some of the gapping techniques, is we have put the hood on. We're using these OEM hinges here. So we did decide to go with the standard opening. It was so much easier with having all of this OEM plastic in the bay here for the luggage. Obviously we have the gas tank, so there's not going to be a lot of luggage going in here. The other thing we did is we put pins back here so that we can lock it down, and kind of give you a demo of that. So you can see we've got really tight gaps all the way around. And then after we cut it, we allow it to relax a little bit. And then we go back over and we do the gaps again. So because after you release it and it relaxes, you actually have to come back over it to make sure that you get nice, smooth lines. So anyway, I'm no body working expert. So those of you who are can comment down in the comments section and let me know what you think. Are we completely doing a screwy job, or are we doing something that's right? The other thing too is we're doing it over here on this side, and the nice thing about these composites is they don't flex a lot, so you can go a little bit thicker on the body filler. And since we're covering each and every panel again with another layer or two of carbon fiber and epoxy, I'm not too concerned about it cracking. So it will add to the weight of the vehicle, so bear that in mind if you're doing this yourself. Again, back here you can see we're trying to get nice sharp lines coming back in the door. One of the design features that we did change on the Aventador, and I hope I can show this to you. You see how the that sharp line on the door actually has an arc to it, so it kind of arcs up and then goes over the wide body rear end. That was by choice, so it's a little bit of a design change to kind of break up some of the straight lines in the car. I kind of like it, but let me know what you think in the comments. The vehicle is drivable, as you saw in the last video. We've been driving it around. I can drive it in and out of the garage, which is great, because one of the problems is I don't want to sand in my garage and completely coat it with sanding dust. Again, always wear a mask, especially with this carbon fiber stuff. You really gotta make sure you protect your lungs. These fibers can get in your lungs and cause real problems. Anyway, that's our quick update. One of the things that we're going to start working on is we're going to take this roof off and we're going to start welding it all together, sanding it all down, and start body working it. I may paint it. I may cover it in carbon fiber. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, because I want to know. I've taken a lot of your suggestions and integrated them into the car. One of the other things we've got to do is get a new windshield. This one's cracked, but it's really given me a lot of information, even though it's a cracked windshield. We left it in here and figured out that cutting the bottom part of the windshield just releases too much stress, because, you know, basically that's the way it's manufactured. The other thing is that the edges cut cleanly last time, and I've done some other cutting while I've been waiting on some of my failures over there, and it's interesting because this is '08 glass, and let's talk about this glass over here, which is 2018 glass. This 2018 glass I found is much thicker, and it doesn't cut very well. So I get these running cracks. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you get kind of those running cracks in there that just spontaneously happen when I'm cutting the glass. So I think going with the thicker glass, I've learned, or the later glass, I've learned that it's going to be problematic to cut. So at 150 bucks a piece, I can make a lot of mistakes, because the Lamborghini glass is anywhere between $1,500 for a used piece and $4,000 for a new one. So I really want to get this to fit. I think it looks the part. This is an OEM piece here. I made the mistake of putting it that it goes under the glass and the glass comes down to this tray here. That's incorrect. It goes above the glass, which is great. So now I don't need to cut this bottom off. So I can actually leave that on and still have a nice look and have that kind of OEM look to it. I just think that a shorter windshield, it just doesn't look the part. I kind of went and kind of looked at that on some other vehicles, and I just don't like it. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but so I'm willing to go the extra mile to keep trying on this particular piece of glass. So anyway, we're gonna get this stuff all smoothed out, and then we're gonna start covering the pieces in carbon fiber. One of the things I'm working on right now is I'm reprinting these two pieces, and some of you may have noticed that these two flat pieces down here are radically warped. So I'm going to cut those out. I'm reprinting all of that, and then we'll get it cobbled in, and then we'll skin it in carbon fiber. So, and I'm printing that out of ASA, not PLA, so I won't need as many layers, I think, of carbon fiber, but time will tell. So when I do cut these out, what I'm going to try to do is leave it so that it's easy to pin the new pieces in so that they go in nice and straight. So anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. All the comments, questions, keep them coming, and let me know what you think on the project. I'm really open to constructive criticism. So thanks again for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. We'll talk to you again later. Bye.